Hey everybody, it's Harold with Nurse Angie Reviews and Adventures. Today we're talking about the Atomic Bear tactical pen. Atomic Bear, prepare to survive. Angie and I both have these pens. We destroyed one somehow, and I say somehow. But she has one, I have one. We're both pretty fond of this pen. So some of the pertinence on this guy is you can get it on the Amazons. We're not affiliates for this. You know, it's, we don't play that game. It's $13.99. Looking for a serious pen. The SWAT pen by the Atomic Bear exhibits simple and solid construction, comfort in your hand, anti-slip, and great writing utensil. Has a remarkable grip that can deliver a devastating strike. The cap is solid and tight, with an audible click on both ends when switching between pin and glass breaker self-defense weapon. So for $14 you get this little can of whoop butt, and this thing is awesome. I do apologize, the finish is glossy, so no matter how I move the lighting around, it's just going to be glossy. Now that's your tungsten end, and I mean it's downright nasty. The pocket is a real deep carry clip, so you've got plenty of space in there. Compared to other pens, I mean, so it'll fit nicely on your pants. It's wide enough to accommodate like thick jeans or a thick belt, mole webbing. It's super nice. I mean, most clips just really fall short, but this thing is really not screwing around. $14, man, this was a steal. The finish, I'm sure, is HA2, hard anodized 2, maybe even 3. I don't think they specified what level. Well, let me check the pertinence here. Let's see if that's even on here. Ballpoint pen that can take a beating. La 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 la. It does not say. I'm going to say HA2 just to keep the price down, but I mean, who knows? It is glossy. You do have that little Atomic Bear thing going on there. You do have a slightly pointing into it, so you can just clip it on. So the writing into the business. Pop it open. You've got the pen. The cap now goes on the side where the glass breaker is. The machining, the fit, the finish. This is a nice pen for 14 bucks. I'm not gonna lie. So you get the pen. This nice little presentation box. The Atomic Bear. I just love the name of that, the Atomic Bear. I keep thinking of this irradiated bear running around shaking people with a pen. Nice little presentation box. You do get an extra refill, which we're going to look at right now. I don't see... There's a little bit of writing on there. Yeah, the atomicbear.com on the refill. You get a refill. You get a really nice... You do get an O-ring. I don't know if you can see it in there. There's an O-ring. And you do get a nice little sheath with this bad dude. Like so. There you go. So you get a nice little sheath with it. You do get a refill. And it comes, like I said, in this rather nice little presentation case. So for the money, I mean, seriously, guys, you could do a whole lot worse for $14. I mean, for 14 bucks, you know, you can go to Tim Hortons and get some cold food and some mediocre coffee. Hey, it's good coffee. But for 14 bucks, you could go blow that at Tim Hortons on cold food. So you could do a whole lot worse. So that's my point. So how does this pen write? Well, obviously in this write, it's not going to write at all. That's your tungsten tip. That's your little glass breaker, which is super nice. So, for the writing, I haven't written with it much. Now, Nurse Angie will tell you about this pen. I think she's pretty fond of it herself. She has one. And she may be, I think she's actually going to do her own separate review on the Atomic Bear pen. Because, you know, she does a lot of pen reviews. I'm just starting to get into pen reviews. The action's nice and smooth. Draws in almost every angle. The feel in the hand is heavy up top. I mean, it's super heavy. It feels like it just was when you're writing with it. It's heavy. So, I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, we have some other pens that are upwards $50, $60, $70 pens. So this is for like this type of pen, bolt action or tactical pen. This is on the lower end of the cost spectrum. But I think for the money you get a lot. You get a refill. You get a sheet. You get the refill. You get the O-ring. You get the pen. You get the breaker. I mean, it's a heck of a package for the money. And again, we're not affiliated. You know, our opinion is our own on this. So, let's take it apart. That comes off. Haven't tried to take that apart. I won't. Obviously, that doesn't unscrew. Let's change the refill. So, the refill right out of the box. Actually, the refill writes better than the ink that was in it. I'm going to have to let Nurse Angie know that when she does her review to change the ink because the replacement cartridge writes smoother than the original. I'm not even kidding you. The other one felt good, but there was a little bit of a scratch in its writing. This one's like butter smooth. Wow, what a difference. Did not expect that. Did not expect that at all, but there it is. So, again, guys, my recommendation, I'm just throwing it around. Not like I'm going to hurt the thing. My recommendation is a solid 10 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 10 rating. I don't think you could beat it for the price. I don't think you could break the pen, although we did manage to break one of them. It broke the ink cartridge. I'm not even sure how it happened. But that was a fluke. Indestructible, pretty much. Well built, nice finish, nice writing quality. You get the entire package for the money. It's hard to beat, guys. Again, I'm going to give this a 10. It's Atomic Bear. Again, you can go to the Amazons or, let me see here, or their website, which is atomicbear.com, I believe. But to be certain, let's look at the back of the box, right? There's a barcode. You can hold your phone up to that and see if it'll scan. Let me try to hold that still for you. You can hit pause if you need to try to scan it. And again, we found these guys on Amazon. I'm a fan of it. I'm probably going to buy a few more just to have them. Alright guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends. See ya.